Okay, my mic is working. Okay, you should be able to hear me a little better now. Hold on, guys. So, I haven't uh, I haven't ever gone live on this account or much on YouTube, so I had to figure out how to set this up. But I'm gonna do a painting, a pour. I'm not gonna do like a cool painting. I'm just gonna do a pour painting. Pour as in pouring something. uh, but if you're here with me, say hello in the chat so I know this is working. Because I have no idea if it is. And if it is, we're just going to stay on and I wonder if I can update the edit video. Oh yeah, I can. So all right. So just editing the info. What's up, little bro? I am about to do a painting. I have this on my desk because obviously I don't want to get paint on my desk, so that's what that is. This is just a box that I use. Um, I definitely don't want to get paint on my keyboard either, so gotta be careful there. So first, I gotta mess with the webcam real quick. I gotta take off that autofocus because that's not good. Okay, that fixes that. What are you up to? You doing anything fun? I'm hoping everybody can hear me okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna start mixing the paints. You're not doing anything? I wasn't. I was laying around all day after work, but I decided to do this because a lot of the subscribers that I've gotten recently. Oh crap! I'm getting a call. Hello. I'm trying a YouTube stream right now. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's alright. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm trying to pick what paints I want. I think I'm gonna use pink, blue. Probably gonna use something like this is black, and then we got this. It's like a light blue. It's called Caribbean. These are all apple barrel paints. You got pumpkin orange. I don't have a lot of that one, but I'll have enough. And then this pink here. Pink Parfait is what it's called. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah. Apologies for the crappy quality of the camera. I'm using my Logitech webcam, so it's nothing fancy, but I think this is what I'm gonna do. I picked colors that I don't want to use, and that's why I'm using them, because that's usually what helps me decide, is just because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what colors we use. But I'm gonna show you how I mix these paints. So I use these little these cups here. Okay, sorry if you heard like a doubling on the audio. I had the stream open. I think some of it went through. I was just making sure it was running okay, and it looks like it is. So. Alright, so as I was saying, we usually use, I like to use these cups. I get them at Walmart. They're really good for doing these paintings. And then I get this at Home Depot. It's Floetrol, and it lasts me a while. This is a gallon, and this is usually what I mix the paints with. And sometimes I put a little bit of water as well. But today I don't think I might not do water today. For now, I'll just show you that you can just use this. So okay, hold on. If anyone's stopping in the stream, don't be afraid to say hello. It'd be nice to know if anyone is there. Regardless, I'm going to be talking to myself. I'm used to that. Let me go get some tacks, and I'm kind of doing 1,000 things at once, but I want to get this canvas ready. Oh, hello. I'm gonna say your name. A lot of your names wrong tonight. I'm just gonna call you Maid. I'm sure. Mady. Maddie. Maybe Mady. I think it's Mady. But hello to you. Let me go get some tacks. I'm gonna set this canvas up. right, you guys. You gotta go. All right, we'll check you later, brother. You're June. Is that your name? If that's your name, that's a really nice name. I like that name. The name was given to me by some site when I signed up. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like one of those auto-generating sites or name generators. I mean, yeah. I know what you're talking about. So first, we're gonna tape this canvas off. But let me get my name is Corey. You probably already knew that from the name of the page. I thought of doing all this before I went live, but at the same time, I thought give me a good chance to talk to someone or you guys that have subscribed that I haven't talked to yet. Good, because you're old and not technically at all. I'm getting old as well. I feel that. I know that I'm not old, but I feel like once I hit 30, that's kind of when things start to change. And you start to notice, like, think differently and just, I don't know. Your body definitely feels different. I'm new at pour painting, here to learn. Oh, you're 70. Nice. Well, the good thing about painting is it's never too late to start. You could really say it's never too late to start anything, but painting, definitely. And if you've never painted before, fluid art like this is the easiest way to go, because you don't even have to do anything. You're just pouring it onto the canvas and it does its own thing. That's why I got into it. I didn't even know that I would like it so much, but because I always saw it on the internet everywhere and kind of shunned it for a long time. But I tried it and then realized how fun it was. I know I'm cutting towards me. I shouldn't be doing that, but that would be a trip to get cut live. But I do have Band-Aids, so if that were to happen, I would just put a couple Band-Aids on and keep going. Yeah. I don't know about that. No artistic talent at all. Got to learn colors and how to layer. Well, with this kind of art, I would say that part of it, the colors aren't really important. You could choose any kind of color and watch them all mix together, and it just looks incredible. I've seen so many different variations of colors that people use for these kind of pouring paintings, and like they always turn out good. I don't think I've ever seen a bad one, even if it's like colors that don't even go together. Like these are weird colors. Like orange, a bright blue, and pink. And I don't even like them, but I don't like those colors together, but that's why I'm doing it. But it'll be fun. So after I tape it off like that, this is just regular masking tape. It gets muddy. Yes, it does. Yeah, if you don't mix, that's what this is for. If you don't mix it with this, or some people use other things. But if you mix it really well, and sometimes I might use water. I end up using a little bit of water in these paints as well. But if you get it just right, it'll work out really good. It'll be thin enough to pour really well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the corners here, and we're going to place these tacks. I hope I don't get paint everywhere on my desk. I don't really have a setup for this, so this is like, I'm just going for it, because I live in a very small apartment. So everything that I do is in the room that I'm in right now, which is technically the living room, but it's not really a living room. Okay, so the canvas is ready. You see I got the tacks on there. That way when I pour paint on it, it'll just drip off, and we could easily get from underneath and swipe all the excess paint. I'm addicted too. I have a lot of hobbies, as you've probably seen on the channel. I play music, and I play video games. I like to make gaming content. But painting has always been a part of my life as well. I painted a lot in high school, did a bunch of artwork, and then after high school, I didn't do it a whole lot, but I'm just getting back into making some art, which is nice because I missed it. We're going to move this canvas out of the way, and we will start I feel like I should be playing some music or something. Not like loud music, but just something to wait, just so it's not so quiet. We'll probably just play this record over and over. No, there's not going to be any language at all, actually. Probably have to go see how loud this music is, because I don't want it to be very, very loud. But I'm glad you mentioned that, because I will definitely watch the language for sure. I'm going to pull up the stream on my phone and see if that's like okay. The music's a little louder. Okay. I turned it down just a smidge. no problem. And you're right about that. There's a lot of people that don't care these days about really anything. Okay. Oh no. So this is like an old jug. So it has like chunks in it that I have to get unchunky. That's probably gonna have to get out of here. It's like dried up. I'm using this one because it's almost this jug is almost empty. I have a new gallon next to me, but before I use that, I want to get rid of all this one. Except my grandsons, they know better than to cuss in front of me. I'm old-fashioned and believe in respect. Yeah. I'm glad you have good grandsons. What paints do I like most? I've really only used folk art, and I've used apple barrel quite a bit. I've used tons of this stuff. I haven't really experimented with like anything better. I know apple barrel is kind of like a cheap paint, but it works, and I've made a lot of good pours with it. So I just kept using it. I just get these at Walmart, you know. Nothing fancy. Okay, I don't think I'll need any more of this. I hope that we don't. Because, okay. I turned my mic up a little bit. I didn't know if it was too low or not, because I'm kind of far away from it. I got some water. Oh, the mic sounds better? Good. Yeah, I turned it up just a bit because I know it was pretty low. And I want you to be able to hear me and everyone to hear me really good, so. I put a little bit much in here, but it won't be a problem. I don't really have a certain amount that I use. I just guess. But as you can see, there's just like, there's not much in there. You know, I just have like very little. So once you get that in there, you just start mixing. And you can get a big box of these. These are, you know, stirring sticks. You can get I got like a 300 pack of them. So it was pretty cheap too. A few bucks or something, I don't know. I like to go to the Hobby Lobby. They got a bunch of stuff. Some of it's like really pricey, but I think most anything is high price right now. Like anything you want to buy right now is high price. Except graphics cards, they're going down. This is kind of the tedious part of this kind of stuff, is mixing the paints. It takes a little bit. For me, it probably takes longer than a professional because I haven't gotten down the right formula for how much Floetrol to use and everything. So it takes me a little while to get it just right. I think I'm going to use a little bit of water on each of them. I said I wasn't going to, but you can do it without water. The water just helps a little bit. And different paint brands they're a lot different from one another. Some are like really, really thick and you have to use more mixer. But the apple barrel paints, they're not too bad. They don't take too much. Usually how I know it's good, at least, is if you pick it up and it kind of drips off like that. That's not too bad. Okay, messing with that one a little too much. Okay, I'm gonna mix another one now. We'll do the orange. We might use the rest of this because I think this is kind of almost... I think we used a lot of this orange the last time I painted. Let me open up a tab here. Still learning the YouTube stuff. Okay. I don't use a whole lot of water. It don't take much. Probably one of the funnest streams I've ever done. I've done a lot of streams before, but I was playing video games in the other ones. So this is kind of cool. I'll probably do this more often. I didn't realize this would be as fun as it is. We do have a cell medium that I got from Hobby Lobby that we may use as well. If you're just joining in, don't forget to hit the like button. It'll help me out a lot. Hit the thumbs up, and if you're new here, you can subscribe as well, because I'll probably do a lot of these streams. I need to start posting more often. I haven't done any art videos in quite a long time. I was painting like every day for like weeks, and then I just like stopped. What size? It's a 12 by 12. I like doing 12 by 12s because they're cheaper canvases, and I just like, you know, the symmetrical lengths on each side of it. I've done a lot of 12 by 12 and 11 by 14. Oh, no problem. There's a dried up piece in here of the Floetrol again. I don't know if I can get it though. If it ends up on the canvas, I can grab it with like tweezers or something. I've done that before. Sometimes that happens. feel like I don't have enough blue in here. This one seems thicker for some reason. All right, that should be good. Okay, we got that. I think we're doing the black now. I thought I already took this off. I guess not. The last time I filmed a YouTube video of me painting, I spilled like a whole cup of white paint on my foot and all over the floor. It was not fun. Because I had to make more white paint. So what am I missing? I feel like I was supposed to mix some white paint as well for this one, but I think I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep to just the 3 colors and the black. It was probably fun for those watching. I actually, I don't know that I had that on video. I can't remember if I edited that out or not. I think, if I can remember correctly, I think in the video I can see where it happened. But you can't really tell that it happened because I don't really... I kind of cut it and like go to the next part of the video. But yeah, if that happened while I was streaming, that would be funny. That'd be funny to go back and watch. But the best thing to do to not spill things is to not be in a hurry. And I've gotten in a hurry before and messed things up. I'm gonna need a little bit more. Okay, I'm hoping... I'm thinking I probably should mix more black. That way that I can use it as a... like lubricant for the canvas. Once I pour the paints, it's good to have paint poured around the edges of the pour. That way it can slide off the canvas easier. So I think I'm gonna make more black paint for that reason. I need to remember to go get gloves. If anybody's stopping by, don't be afraid to say hello in the chat. Or just hit the like button. If you do that, it'd mean the world to me. Helps me out a lot. Right now we're just in the middle of mixing the paints that we're going to use for a pour. This part takes a little time. And you can buy pre-mixed paints. I've never used those, but I don't think there's anything wrong with them. Oh, hey Sheila, how's it going? I use Floetrol. It's this stuff right here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a glare, but this stuff you can get at Home Depot, or I'm sure it's called the same thing at like Lowe's. And that's a gallon jug, and it was like 16 bucks, I think. It lasts a while. It lasts me a while. Which I probably don't paint in large amounts as some of the really good artists do, but I use the Floetrol and a little bit of water. Sometimes I don't use water at all. Premixed paints dry fast, maybe glue in it. Cool. Actually, I didn't know that about premixed paints because I've never used them, but I guess that's one of those things. If you get it all out to do a painting, you better hurry up and pour it and get it done, because yeah. Where am I? Well, I don't really want to disclose exactly where I am, but I have posted that online anyway. I'm like in the Texas, Oklahoma area. I'm sure I won't get hunted down. Appreciate you stopping by. I haven't done one of these streams ever before, so it's nice to be sharing this with you that are here with me. Okay, I think this is we're good to go. On the paint. Well, we awake ones trying to help humanity find joy are the better humans. Yes, I agree. I definitely relate to people who are up at night. I've always been a night owl. What time is it there for you? A lot of people give products they use and they're not close. Oh, gotcha. So you were wondering if you could get it where you're at. I get it. So okay, you're in the same time zone as me. Which I've been up since like 5:30 in the morning, so 8 o'clock feels late to me. But I'm kind of used to it. I've been working that schedule for a little while now. This is kind of nerve-wracking because I'm live, so I have to pretend like I know what I'm doing. But I'm just as new at this as anyone that would come in this stream and see it. So I've done like several of these, but oh, you're in Arkansas. Nice. So you're in the neighborhood almost. The ballpark. I like you, kid. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I had to turn my AC on. It's like really hot in here. Oh God, I hope I don't spill this stuff. That would not be good. Okay, here's our 12 by 12. Up since 4:44, just awake. Yes, tired now. You're doing just fine. I'm learning too. Yeah. It's all good. Okay. So we have, when I said I didn't know what I was doing, what I meant by that was I don't know if I have, every time I make one of these paintings, I never really pay attention to how much paint I put in these cups. So I'm hoping that this will be enough, which this is a small canvas. This is kind of why I like to use these canvases, because they're small enough to where I don't need to use a lot of paint. But I poured a little bit extra black in here. That way I can pour some on the outer edges for the paint to pour over the canvas easier. I would have to laugh. Yeah. I would laugh with you, but I would be internally upset because, you know, this desk, you know, it has electronics on it and stuff, and cleaning it up, that would suck. But I have spilled like drinks and stuff. When I first started streaming and making like gaming content, I had, you know, I just built my PC and I just experienced having a computer, you know, like that I've built, you know, and I had a rule where I wouldn't put drinks on my desk. Well, that rule went away pretty quick because I have drinks on my desk all the time now. I even have a coffee cup warmer. Here, let me show it to you if I can. Yeah, this is a coffee cup warmer. It's kind of dirty, but it keeps my coffee warm. And I like it. Okay. let's start this. I need a cup to pour the paints in. Yeah, those. I'm a regular coffee drinker, so I needed one of those. I haven't had any this evening, but I probably won't. But I do have evening coffee quite a bit. Guess we can go ahead and let me move this for now, and we'll pour our paints. So what I do, I don't know the correct. I don't know if people use the dark color first or what, but I usually do. I usually start, if I have a black or a darker color, I pour that in first. Put a little bit of that. I probably didn't make enough paints, and that's okay. Because we're going for it regardless. I think we'll do the blue after the pink. And then the orange. I'm just doing a straight pour. I've tried different, I've even used a hairbrush recently, and that was really fun, but today we're going to do a straight pour. Okay, black. I really like the pink. It's like really bright. I do my paint tries on tinfoil covered counter, then scramble up to clean up, pour paint onto counter into design. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna have enough paint for sure. I was worried about that, but I don't think we have anything to worry about. I notice people pour on edge, helps it to stay separate. Yeah, I think that's probably why I started to do that, just because I saw a bunch of people do that in videos as well. But I never really knew why, but I'm assuming that that's probably why they do it. Orange, black. Pink. I feel like I need to not pour any more black. I think I poured too much black in here, but for what I was wanting, but I got carried away. But it's okay. It doesn't even matter, does it? Yeah, we had plenty of paint. This thing is full. All right. And we do have enough black to use as a lubricant for the edges of the canvas. Hold on a second, guys. I didn't really get prepared before I went live. I wanted to have a spot for all this crap. Maybe keep that there. Okay. All for fun. Yeah. Okay. So usually you see how like I poured from this side. I don't know how everyone else does it, but I like to either pour it from right here or the opposite side. And this seems like it does more with, you know, the colors like split up. Let's make a mess now, shall we? I'm gonna move my microphone a little bit. I hope you can still hear me. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just pour from this end. And here we go. Ready? Whoa, these colors are insane together. I said I was doing a straight pour, but this is kind of not a straight pour. I like to do this sometimes where I go. The camera isn't really picking up the colors that I see, but maybe you can see it better like that. Yeah, I think you can see the colors a lot better like that. I like all this in the center. Well, now I know for next time when I do one, I'll have that light off. Because that does look a lot better on the screen there. All right. That looks so cool. What is the purpose of the flame? That pops any of the bubbles that are in the paint. Because a lot of bubbles form underneath the paint and it just... It helps a lot for like when the paint dries, it'll just look better overall. Oh my gosh, this looks insane. The colors on the screen look pretty accurate to what I'm seeing, but I feel like here in person, that looks incredible. I'm so glad I chose the pink. That is why I said I love that color pink, because it just pops. Alright, just a second. Had to wash my hands off. Yeah, that looks so cool. Looks like a gate rock. It really does. It does look like some form of rock. June said, looks amazing. I appreciate that, June. Okay, so what you do at this point, let me get rid of these cups so I don't knock them over, because I know I would do that. That's something I would do. Yeah, I agree. It wasn't too much black at all as I was thinking it was gonna be. Let me get another stick. Alright, after you... I guess we could say we're done with this. I was gonna get a little brush, the back of a brush, and kind of mess with stuff. But I kind of like not touching this and keeping it in its natural state. So what you want to do is you want to get one of these. And you want to get the dripped paint from underneath. And get rid of all that. This turned out really good. It's interesting to see orange and pink together. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it. I agree with you. Sometimes I'll go in and I'll like tweak stuff and I'll get too carried away and then I regret it. But I like this so much that I don't even want to mess with it. If y'all are interested in buying this exact painting, I'm probably gonna list it on my Etsy shop for like really cheap. I don't sell them for very high. I'm not making any profit. I just like to share the paintings and then, you know, sell them for cheap if somebody wants to buy them. But also, I just like sharing things that I made as well. So the blue is also great. Yeah. I wish that I could get like a better. I don't know if I can like. I guess that'll make it kind of distorted. I don't want to mess with that. I'll tell you what, after this is dry completely, I'll take some good photos of it. I'll go outside and just take different photos from like natural lighting or just like inside here. And I'll post the pictures. I think I can post them just right here on YouTube. That's probably what I'll do. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Popping a few more bubbles. Do your colors stay bright after drying? Yeah, you'd be surprised. They actually, a lot of the paintings look better after they dry. Cause I've made some pours before where I didn't even really like it, and then the next day or after the painting was dry, I really liked it. Do we look up your name on Etsy? No, it's kind of confusing. My here, I'll post it in the. It's actually under a name, Turonaut. So if you look up Turonaut, that's the shop. I'll post the. When I go live again and do a painting, I'll have, all these links in the description next time. I didn't set up any of that before I went live, so it's just kind of yeah, if you look up Turonaut, you should find me. And there's still some paintings in there. Yes, the next time I make a video, I'll show the dried version of this painting. This looks super cool right here. There's a lot going on right here. Don't know if I can. Have a good one, Sheila. Yeah, I'm about to, I think I'm about to log off here as well. But I really enjoyed talking to y'all, and appreciate y'all hanging out and hitting the like button and stuff. I guess you'll see me here when I go live again. And I will be posting this painting in the next video for sure. Good idea, June. Yes, I will for sure. I'll let y'all know. Thank you guys. I'm gonna get out of here as well. That was super fun. Thank you, I appreciate that. Y'all have a great night.